Let us immerse ourselves before starting this class and keep a short example. You all can close your eyes and just repeat after me. Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. start the class with auspicial prayers. Please repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivas Adi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, welcome everyone. Happy to see you all. I'm coming for the first time here. New faces, right? You all are very sincere, and with spiritual life we see consistency and punctuality. That is most appreciated by everyone. Like even the office time also we see. So that shows how sincere you are. For sure, for your success will be there. So we are discussing from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the great life manual for us, and we dedicate our presentation to A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So who taught us like the deeper understanding like of how should we find guide in our life. That is topic for us for discussion today. We already seen how Prabhupada in the previous session only we see how Prabhupada uh, chosen one guide in his life and how his life was transformed and his life solely was to please fulfill the instruction of his spiritual master. And in current scenario we see many people are independent, their mentality is very independent thing. So they need guidance. Otherwise, the future generation is already going toward havoc. And if there is no sufficient guidance, then the future if they will go more and more chaos will increase. And we are reading from Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So let's first see Arjuna's case only. Start with Arjuna. Arjuna was the hero of Kurukshetra war. He is a great warrior. So there are many qualities which Arjuna has. Well, the first quality Arjuna has is self-control. How is self-control? There is a pastime when Arjuna was doing tapasya in his alone place. So we see in many pastimes of any saints, if someone is doing any tapasya, then who comes there to allure them, to get distract them? Apsaras come, the devil, celestial females comes to distract them. In case of Arjuna also, Urvashi named Urvashi celestial female king to distract him. But he was very much self-control. She was trying to allure him, and he was not get distracted by her bodily distractions. For us, like we get distracted by the beauty of this world, and what we speak of celestial beauty. But Arjuna was very controlled. If we were there on his place, then we might will not able to control our senses. So that's why he is very commitment when it comes to self-control. He is very controlled in his senses. Second quality is respect to others. Uh, After the Kurukshetra war, when all the Kauravas and even the Pandavas team also, they all died. Only 5% left, and these are the five Pandavas. And Dhritarashtra was not there in fight, so he also left. So kingdom came to Yudhishthira Maharaj, and Dhritarashtra was also staying with them. The first thing any Pandava used to do, and for here we are talking about Arjuna. So first thing they used to do, they used to go to Dhritarashtra room, they used to pay obeisances to him, and they used to seek blessing from him. And day after day, they used to start their daily duties. So even though he was very anti, he was not taking care of them Pandavas, but they are still there showing respect to Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra has one more brother. His name is. They are three brothers in total. One is Vidura. So Pandu, Dhritarashtra, and Vidura. So Vidura, when Vidura saw that Dhritarashtra is staying like that in the house of Yudhishthira, he scolded him that you are living like a dog because you are the one who are planning to kill them. You exploited them from their kingdom, and you're leaving them. Whatever they throw to you, you eat them. Just merely. And like that, Dhritarashtra got the feeling of leaving the house, and he went to Jangas. So when after next day when the Pandavas came to seek blessing, when they saw like Dhritarashtra was not there, they were crying. They were crying that what offense we did, why our elder left us. We didn't take care of him sufficiently? Did we commit any offense and all? So that shows how much respectful Pandavas and Arjuna was there when it comes to their superiors. When it comes to skill, Arjuna was very much skilled in archery. Have you remember any pastime where he's shown his archery skill, where everyone got very much impressed by his archery?
Training with the school.
Training with this guru is a wonderful pastime of bird and the tree. So
Property some.
the fish as seen in the photo as well. So when it comes to the training to the group, so during that time everyone was there lined up there, all call for showing their archery skill. When Duryodhan came, so Dronacharya, the guru, he asked him that what are you seeing? He's saying, I am seeing you, I am seeing the tree, I am seeing the bird, everything I am seeing. But when it came to Arjuna, he asked, what you are seeing? So Arjuna said, I am seeing the only eyes of the bird. So then he shot and then it killed him. And as second Prabhu told that Swayamvar time. So that time was one fish was hanging, and that fish was rotating also. And the reflection of that, we had to see the reflection and we had to shot. And Arjuna was very nicely trained in archery, and he with controlled mind, controlled senses, he shot an arrow, and that hit the false fish which was hanging there. So like that, even he have many other qualities also. He is very knowledgeable, well cultured and expert in many qualities he has. But this person who has so much qualities, even this person also got confused. He is also got get into depression. We see in the Bhagavad Gita first chapter that he went into depression and he was seeking help. Such a great person who is senses are controlled, who know what to do, his mind is controlled. Even he defeated Indra's also. Indra, even them also he defeated. Such a self-control person. Able one went into depression. Now what we speak of us, we have some little knowledge, little intelligence we have, and when we put into trouble, we don't know what to do. We get depressed. Some people do suicide and all. They go to very much extreme. So in this case, whenever we feel any distress or when we face any difficulty, what do we have to do? We have to seek for external help. We need to seek any guidance from someone who is superior to us, someone who is knowledgeable, someone who is more conscious than us, one is very elevated in his consciousness. That person we have to seek help. And in Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna, when he's told to Krishna that these difficulties I am facing, immediately in second chapter only, he speaks this nice words where he's describing how he was confused. So you all can repeat after me. कार्पण्य दोषोपहत स्वभावः पृच्छामि त्वां धर्म सुमूढचेतः यत् श्रेयस्यानिशितं ब्रूहि तन्मे शिष्यस्तेऽहं शाधिमां त्वां प्रपन्नम्. Any of you can read translation.
Now I am confused about my duty and have lost all the composure because of miserly weakness. In this condition, I am asking you to tell me for certain what is best for me, and now I am your disciple and a soul surrendered unto you. Please instruct me. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2.7.
2.7. So in the starting of second chapter, he is telling his how much he is confused. So he's saying Karmane dosh Sabhav. That I am very confused. What duty should I do? And then he's saying third line, Yes Shresha Nishitam Purohitam. Whatever you feel best for me, you should guide me, you should help me. I'm asking you. Now Krishna can say, we are friends. You tell me Sakha, Arjuna, Yadav. We are both a friend. Then how can I guide you? And the last word is say Tvam Prapanna. I soul surrender to you, I surrender to you. So we see here he was there in critical situation and he seek help from Krishna. So like that we also have to give our whenever we face any difficulty, we have to give that privilege to someone for seeking help. But what is that stops us to taking help? What is that thing which because of which we are not able to ask someone for help? And what do you think? What is that reason?
Ego.
Ego, very well. So that is the word ego. Because of ego and pride, we are not able to take someone's guidance. We are not able to surrender to someone. We are not able to put giving someone privilege to guide us because of an ego. And why we are not able? Because of this ego that we think all whatever I do that is perfectly done. Whatever I think, whatever I did earlier, and whatever I'm planning, that will go perfectly. So that attitude is very wrong for one who is want to progress in life in general. That attitude will not work. Which attitude will be beneficial for him if you think I can go wrong anytime? In one of the previous sessions, we discussed human being have four defects. As anyone remember? So four defects are we are illusion. We are always some or other illusion. Our senses are defective, and we commit many mistakes. Our senses are, and we have commit many defects, and we have propensity to cheat others. So these defects everyone in general has. So if we seek guidance from someone, that person should be elevated. That can help. So if we give privilege to others to guide us, then we can take shelter of, then we can take proper decision in our life. But because of our ego, we are not able to submit someone, and that is the biggest thing. And if we give someone a charge of us, then who will be beneficial? We or him? We will benefit. Someone may say he will benefit because his ego will be get satisfied. He will feel satisfied. I guide someone. So that is the reason. That's why we have different gurus in our life. Those guide us in various ways. And very common gurus we see in general every now and then, that is free advice gurus who are guiding us without any someone ask without or asking they guide us, like our colleagues, our friends, our PG mate, even the shopkeepers, and even Thelewala. If we ask something, they just keep on starting speaking, guiding us. Even though we don't need their guidance, they keep on starting. Why they don't? Why they want to do like this? Because they want to show that they know everything. Second thing, they have no idea about the problems which we are facing. They they have no qualification also. They are not interested in our well-being. They just want to share whatever they have, and they want to gratify their senses. So because of these reasons, they want to give their free advice. In this regard, I have one nice video. which is shown by India Today. Can you connect? I like these videos. I put it. Don't take to you personally. Again. Sound away. Please. Very funny video. Very showing various Babas, very other those who are giving us advice. So there are many exploiting gurus in our life, but even people we don't people whom we are dependent on and they are supposed to help us, they are also act as a guru, but sometimes they exploit us also. In Vedic time, there was three things which are freely given. Someone want to guess what are these three things which are freely given?
Yeah.
Education,
Food.
food, okay. फूड तो लाइक अभी भी देते हैं हम लोग the knowledge, even the literature on the medicines, the medical treatments and all, these were given free. And third thing is our law, justice, which both are shown in the list. The justice, education, and the medicine. These three are given in the three. But now the current scenario is these all three are the highest paid things that someone want to go there. And so people in general, they want to go to Guru or even the bogus special organization. They want to seek guidance from them for their material satisfaction, material level, but they don't know what we should ask them, what we should seek for them. Even they also have dialogues like if you want to like give me cash, I'll give you cash. And many other dialogues like they're very famous is some books say Samadhi. And many dialogues they give. And so there one Baba, which I don't know name, so he's very famous. So he used to give many very weird solutions for everyone. Like if someone came for relationship problem, he used to ask like which that Mataji, the mother who came, he asked him which beauty parlor do you go? Okay, this one change your beauty parlor, your relationship will be solved. Someone asked for job, he is asking which colors of socks are you wearing? He said black color. Change to blue, your problem job problem is solved. So we have a solution there. The weirdest one which I heard is marriage. Someone asked for marriage, like I'm not getting married and it's difficulty and this. He asked him that which samosa, which chutney are you taking? And he said red chutney. Start with green chutney. So that how is very much. So like that, there are many exploiting group which are exploiting us. But why people are going there? Because people have faith. Like if you go there, you will solve a problem. The biggest problem is if illiterate people go, that is okay. But literate people who are doing nice, they have nice education, they are working nice. If they are also going, it's like a very much biggest problem. We can see. By this, we can see where the future generation will go and head to. But I have one question here. Uh, why do bogus guru exist on someone on us? Why like there is bogus guru? If, even though people have knowledge also, why if even after defaming also they are still exist? Why people approach them?
Lack of self-confidence.
Lack of self-confidence. Very nice. People don't know what to ask, where to ask, and like that they are confident in their life. Anything else? So, as people in general, they don't know what is the which is the topic for us. Which what is the qualification of the genuine guru? So, how genuine guru should act? Like, what are the his qualifications are? And second is why to approach a guru. These two things we'll discuss here. When it comes to what is the qualification of genuine guru, so the guru should speak from the scriptures, from the Vedic scriptures. He should decide, should not concoct something from his own. And his followers also, he should be whatever he is following, that should be seen by the previous acharya, is shown by the previous acharya. Is line, it should be in line with the Guru Shadun Shastra. If it is there in that, then that genuine guru. Otherwise, he is bogus guru. But what to do? People want to take some shortcuts in their life. They want to get solution of their life very fastly. So they just immediately they see any problem, they just approach the guru. They don't check is it genuine, is it qualified, or is it bogus. Like that they go. But another question: if a special guru or something else, why do people go to a spiritual organizations? They want to seek what they want to seek. They want to seek peace of mind. They want satisfaction of mind. They want little happiness, whatever. But we seen in previous chapter is like we can discuss now also. Uh, the soul have two bodies. Which are the two bodies? Gross body and subtle body. These two bodies. Gross body is made of what? Earth, water, fire, air, and subtle body is made of mind. So we see mind is coming under what? Subtle body. That is material. Both the gross body and subtle body is a material. People are going for solution of what? Material things, not for spiritual thing, and they are approaching a spiritual guru. That is the biggest problem in people in general. They have. They don't know what to ask and whom to approach. That is they are facing. And the next slide, which says the qualification of the genuine guru. I came up with the acronym, which is STO. Like we need to know what are the qualifications which genuine guru has. So first one is selfless. The genuine guru should be selfless. He should not have any motive behind it, and he should not charge anything. As I spoken earlier, the education, the guidance should be free. So they genuine guru, they don't charge anything, and they put themselves at the behind, and Lord and the scriptures they put in front. They quote from scriptures, and they bluntly say whatever is mentioned in scriptures. They directly say they don't mix it with their concocted theory, concocted mind, and all. They just speak whatever is there. That leads to our second point, that is teaching on based on scriptures. They don't they encourage other also to read scriptures, and they do. Third thing we see, they are our well wishers. they genuinely care for us. And in general, if some what how to see someone is a well wisher, if we are approaching him out for any questions, if he's answering, is appreciating us question and answering. If we see in any of the scriptures, we see Bhagavad Gita also started with the question only. First, Arjuna surrendered and he asked, I'm confused, what to do, please help me. And he helped. In Srimad Bhagavatam, we see many examples how people in general they ask questions and their genuine guru answers them. And third, next one is fourth one. The remain the first three, that is selfless teaching based on scriptures or valuation. That we can see after spending time with them. Once we keep on spending time with them, then after we get to know that is it selflessly is based on teaching or valuation. But the fourth one, that is parampara, that we have to check before. Does it belong to the bona fide paramparas or not? In the Bhagavad Gita also there is a wonderful shloka which speak about the education come under the parampara districts. You all can repeat after me. Evam parampara praptam imam rajarishyo viduhu sakalena mahata yogunashta parantapa. Someone can read.
This supreme science was thus received through the chain of disciplic succession, and the saintly kings understood it in that way. But in course of time, the succession was broken, and therefore the science as it appears to be lost.
So here we see Lord Krishna is saying the supreme science, the knowledge which is there that come under the chain of disciplic successions. Under the like Krishna, under him there is some guru, under them there are many gurus, and like that this keep the message keep on going. And this chain generally they remain intact because they don't have any motive behind it. They want to present the message as it is. And in future, in next, we have to see in Kali Yuga, are there any disciple assertion? Is there any Guru Parampara? Is there which are still bona fide, still they are following the message as it is, which is given by Krishna? So there is a wonderful shloka from Padma Purana. Maybe you all can repeat after me. Sam Sampradayena Vihina Ye Mantraste Nishpalamataha Adha Kalo Bhavishyanti Chatvare Sampradayinaha. So it is then Atha Kalo Bhavishyanti in Kali Yuga, in future, Bhavishyanti in the future Kali Yuga. So this is written by Vyas there, that is in Dwapar Yuga. And in telling in future when Kali Yuga will come, there will be Chatvara, there will be Sampradaya. How many Sampradayas? 4 Sampradayas will be there. Which are those? Sri Brahma Rudrastam Sanaka Vaishnava Shitipavana Chatvaraste Kalo Bhavya Utkale Purushottama. So what are the 4 Sampradayas? Sri Sampradaya, Brahma Sampradaya, Rudra Sampradaya, or Sanaka, which is Kumar, one of the 4 Kumaras. So Kumar Sampradaya. So these 4 Sampradayas are there. And is there someone who is representing them, or is there someone following them? Is there like to whom they give their teachings to? So that talk about the next slogan. Ramanujam Sri Chakre Madhvacharyam Chaturmukha Shri Vishnu Swami Rudro Nimbaditam Chatusanaha. So first is saying Sri Sampradaya Ramanacharya. You heard about Ramanacharya? Ramanacharya is the representative of the Sri Sampradaya. And then in Brahma Sampradaya, who is the Madhvacharya? In Karnataka, I think you all know about Madhvacharya. So in third Sampradaya, there is Rudra Sampradaya. We are talking about Vishnu Swami. And the fourth one, that is Sanaka, that is Kumar Sampradaya. Nimbaka Swami is there represented. this chart is there for easy to remember, like how this and the different parameters, how they are representing them. So generally, this Lord Brahma Madhva Sampradaya, mainly seen in Karnataka and other places. Lakshmi, Sri Lakshmi Ramanachari Sampradaya, Sri Sampradaya, it is seen in South India side. Lord Shiva, that is Vishnu Swami or Rudraja Sampradaya, that's seen in Gujarat and Rajasthan side. They worship Laddu Gopal. Seen in there. And four Kumaras or Nimbaru Swami, we see in the Madhya Pradesh side, we see them. So these all are four there, and they are bona fide sampradayas which are still in this. So one question, in which sampradaya ISKCON comes? ISKCON come under the first written here, Lord Brahma and Madhva. So ISKCON is named as Brahma Madhva Goddess Sampradaya. So there's no ISKCON doesn't belong to fifth sampradaya. Someone is belong to any fifth sampradaya, then you should leave that person and go away. Yeah. So next question comes: how to approach this spiritual master? Is there any way we go to spiritual master? How to approach it? The fourth chapter, third 31st shloka talk about it. Tadvidi pranipatena परिप्रश्नेन सेवया उपदिक्ष्यन्ति ते ज्ञानम् ज्ञानिनस्तत्त्वदर्शिनः 17 answers.
Just try to learn the truth by approaching our spiritual master. Inquire from him submissively and render service unto him. The self-realized souls can impart knowledge unto you because they have seen the truth. Bhagavad Gita 3.4.
4.30. So the two things we have to do, we have submissively inquire from him, inquiring him with submissive, and second is render service unto him. Why there is a need of submissively inquiring him? We can do challenge also. We can challenge like I am facing this, answer me this question. Because when we submit ourselves, what we are doing, we are lowering our ego. Whatever ego we are having, we are lowering our ego, and we are asking him by approaching in humble mood. That is important. And second is render service to him. When we render service to him, we become lower than him. Generally, we see in science also, water flows from higher altitude to lower potential, from higher potential to lower potential. Similarly, the knowledge also flows from higher to lower. But what comes before? Like first, we have to submissively ask, or we should render service into it. What should we do first? Should we ask directly? We go and should ask them, or first we serve? First we render service to him, then only we can ask, because directly it's not like directly approach. So, when it comes to the four, which I told, the four qualities of genuine guru. So I like to take opportunity to speak about Srila Prabhupada also, how he was the founder Acharya. We heard in last previous session also about Srila Prabhupada that we have disciplined there Srila Prabhupada, and how we see like how he was comparatively situated in Vrindavan. He was well there. He can do this his sadhana properly, and he's known as in Vrindavan is known as Bhakti Vedanta Swami. He's going on. He's guiding others. His peace life was very peaceful. But he left the Vrindavan at the age of 17. He bought the cargo ship, and in the cargo ship he got two heart attacks. Two heart attacks. But still he went there. And when he is there, how he went? Did he went with any lump sum money or in proper what do you call? Does he have basic necessities with him or not? He didn't have. He just went with 40 rupees, and no one was there to receive him. And when he went, what is going on in US? The hippie movement was going on, and hippies we heard in last previous sessions. So hippies are the ones, they have the slogan: if someone is above the age of 30, one should not hear them, and they are ready to kill them also in that case, because they are very much intoxicated, and they are doing the four things which Prabhupada went there to telling them to not to do those things. they are eating meat, they're intoxicated, they're doing gambling, and they are doing this sex. And Prabhupada is going there not to eat meat, not to do this sex, not to do gambling, and not to do intoxication. Prabhupada is going in that situation. And let us see one video is there of Srila Prabhupada, how his power is.
Someone told you the story, you wouldn't believe it. He's starting an effort, and it turns into an international movement. I want to be one of his billionaires. And it's such an interesting situation. So that the whole world may be happy. He said that he would like to go to America. I said, you are crazy. Whole land that will die. Suddenly this new force from the east was coming in. People began to look towards India. There was a sense in the sky. The anxious do something. If I see this person, this soul, struggling just like I'm struggling in my body, then all of a sudden you're family. And I have a reason to love you. That's the our mission is to see everyone become happy. It gives some sort of backbone to my life.
So we see how Prabhupada went to West and what he did. So let's see what one by one in Prabhupada's life, the SPOP, how he was selfless. When it comes to Srila Prabhupada, how he was selfless. So we see whenever we talk about ISKCON, what people in general speak of ISKCON is, do they know Prabhupada? Like for me myself, when I came first time ISKCON, I was not knowing there is someone personally like Srila Prabhupada who is. What people in general say about ISKCON? Krishna, Hare Krishna, people, they worship Krishna. So what Prabhupada did, selflessly he put Krishna in the front and he remained behind. But in general, we see many so-called spiritual organizations are there, which are putting themselves in front and Lord is somewhere behind. Their organization also named according to their personality on their very. A second point regarding how selfless Prabhupada is, he never charged anything in ISKCON generally for education, for prasadam. We don't charge anything. For sincerity, we charge people some Lakshmi to check their how sincere they are. But in general, for these things, in ISKCON, there is nothing charged, no charge. When you come to prasadam and all. And Prabhupada instruct to all the ISKCON temples that within the 10-kilometer of radius, then there should be no one who is feeling hungry, who should once sleep without any food and all. So these Prabhupada selflessly lived in our. Prabhupada, when Prabhupada was there, as in the videos, there 108 temple Prabhupada established. And they are very big, very opulent temples are there, like palaces and all in the foreign, San Francisco and different places. But Prabhupada was ready to stay in Bhubaneswar, where only hut was there when temple was getting constructed. Prabhupada stayed in hut for 2 weeks, more than 2 weeks like that. So for him, there's nothing matter. More matter is the teaching of Bhagavad Gita should keep on going on. So one interviewer in UK asked Srila Prabhupada, so why have you came to London? Why you came to London? Is there something you want to take the things which our ancestors took from India? You want to take that back and all? Prabhupada very smartly he answered that, no, I came to give something which your ancestors forgot to take that is very valuable. That is the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. So that reporter became silent in that conversation. So that's how Prabhupada is selflessly he gave the teaching to Bhagavad Gita. Not only to India, he didn't kept it to India only. He broadcast message of Bhagavad Gita all around the world, around all the continents. Second point which Prabhupada is shown shows there how is genuine Guru. That his teachings, whatever teaching he gave, that is based on the Vedic scriptures. Just for translating the books we are reading of Srila Prabhupada, small books or Bhagavad Gita or Srimad Bhagavatam, Prabhupada used to spend sleepless nights. Like he used to work writing, transcribing the books in the night time. He used to sleep for around 2 hours, that is 10 to 12. Then afterward, he used to wake up and he used to write the transcriptions of commentaries on Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam till the early morning. Then after he used to engage in other activities. So in the night time, he used to engage in the transcribing the different books. So someone asked like how Prabhupada is doing. Someone asked like Swamiji, you did very wonderful revolution you bring to the world, and all credit goes to you. Prabhupada says, I did only small thing that is to represent this message as it is. That is there in Parampara, so which I represented. Therefore, the teachings which Prabhupada gave, we named the Prabhupada named the Bhagavad Gita also as a name, Bhagavad Gita, as it is. So, third thing, our well-wisher, Prabhupada is our well-wisher. How is our well-wisher? We can see that he created the setup like this, where we can all can come and perform our. We can seek the guidance, look for any spiritual advancement and all. Otherwise, it is very difficult to one staying in PG and other places. Alone, alone one cannot practice devotion service. Alone we know what we do. So only in the setup like this, which Prabhupada created all around the world. Anyone who is going somewhere, let's say, or someone wants to take prasad and is there in some foreign country, he can easily get the prasadam there. He don't need to worry about anything. Even till the last breath, when Prabhupada there about to wind up his the pastimes here in the material, even till the last breath, he was translating the books. I have one video where Prabhupada in the last moment is transcribing the book. He is there in Vrindavan. So this lesson Prabhupada gave in 1977 when he was about to enter his pastime. So that shows how much he is our real well-wisher. He is really taking care of us by transcribing this Bhagavad Gita. And fourth one is Parampara. As I told earlier, that this song belongs to Brahma Sampradaya. If you see the chart, the 32nd number is Srila Prabhupada coming from Krishna, Brahma. Even the seventh number is Madhvacharya. And like that, this parampara is going. And this teaching is coming. So this is how genuine Prabhupada. So in brief, if I tell, like we see how to find in Guru, what are the different qualities, the qualification that he should be there, should have him. And Prabhupada is represented that he wrote more than 80 volumes of books. He traveled globe 14 times in 12 years, established 108 temples, gurukuls, communities, and he initiated 5,000 disciples all over the world. Someone says like there's a room like ISKCON is foreign organizations, not Indian. To your knowledge, like the first disciple of Srila Prabhupada is Indian, and first time when Prabhupada started ISKCON, that is also in India. In Jhansi started on the name League of Devotee. So the governor approved that time, and he started. And after some time, the governor wife she wanted to use that place for his kitty party, and then the governor told to Srila Prabhupada to vacate this. And then that time, then after Prabhupada think of that he tried to preach. He that time he was writing the God to back to Godhead magazines. He was distributing in India. It was very difficult that time for him to preach. Then we have some rule, no? Like we had to follow Westerners. So Prabhupada went to West, and when he brought the Westerners here, by seeing them, our Indian got influenced by them, and then we started taking the interest in Krishna movement. So this initiation 5,000 disciples started from there. And the last and not the least, in the advanced age, the age of 70 to 82, Prabhupada did his wonderful fastings. So that's how we see the qualification of genuine Guru. Just to recall once again the acronym STOP. What S represent? Self. Second T,
Teaching strong.
teaching weight of Vedic. STO, and fourth P
Parampara.
should be one of the four parameters which are listed. Um, in total, like if we continue these things every day, mantra meditation, if we chant Hare Krishna at least 1 time a day, if we regularly read Srimad Bhagavad Gita, or otherwise we can, if we have the application flow guide, we can have. And not to miss this special the boosters which we have every weekends. If we just continue these things, then we will not get misguided by any bogus philosophies. We'll be there under the proper shelter, and we'll continue with spirituality, and we'll able to break our cycle of birth and death. That even for the disciples also, which will there in advanced session also. What are the qualification of disciple or the person who's approaching? He should have qualification also. So, if we want to break our this cycle of birth and death, then we have to seek this every day, every weekend. We have this boosters, so we should continue like this. So I like to pause here. If anyone have any questions, you can take. Otherwise, move forward to mantra meditation.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
And
My question is, there are many gurus, even in Parampara. Don't they, when they translate it or when they preach all the teachings, वो अपने तरफ से नहीं बताते क्या, मतलब उनका अपना व्यू होता है क्या, वो उसको अपना व्यू में बताते हैं या फिर वो सेम जो उनको अपने गुरु से मिली थी या उनके गुरु से मिली थी वो यूज करते हैं? बिकॉज हम भी जब कोई टीचिंग्स हमें मिलती है, हम किसी और को बताते हैं, हम उसमें अपना माइंडसेट या फिर अपना एक पर्सपेक्टिव ऐड ऑन करते हैं। क्या वो गुरुज भी वो करते हैं कि स्टार्टिंग टू एंड तक वो एकदम प्योर लर्निंग्स प्रोवाइड करते हैं?
very nice question you asked. I just when you asked this question, I just remember in school time we used to play one game, like whispering that game. They used to whisper something in one's ear, and that used to go, and the last person will hear something else on it. That shows how we are giving the message wrongly. But when you come to the someone who is following in come under the parampara, their mode is to present the message which is given by the acharyas. Because acharyas are the realized soul, they see the truth. And like this shloka I quoted, because this shloka, tad vidhi pranipatena parikashyanse upadeshyanti tya jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshina. The fourth line of the shloka 4:34. They see the truth. The acharyas, they see the truth. If we surrender to them, if we serve them, we are also able to see the truth. And when we are able to preach the message, whatever the acharya give, so we'll also come to that level that whatever we say, that will in line with whatever they ask. So in general, like whatever they speak, they speak quote from the acharyas or any shlokas. If you read any book of Srila Prabhupada, you will, if you have sufficient knowledge, then you will able to relate like this line which Prabhupada is speaking, that is from this shloka, you will able to map like that. So in general, people have tendency to speak their own concoction, whatever they know, or whatever they heard. But if someone is genuine, they just represent whatever is message shared to them. Okay, then no question. We all can go for mantra meditation. People can stand if they want to stretch leg, they can sit. Otherwise, they distribute beats in my payment. How many of you are coming for the first time here? Or all are you coming for the first time? You know how to chant? You have beat. I'll show you like this is how we hold. So we start from this beat, the feather beat, and we have to use second finger, and we have to on each mantra we have to move this beat inside. One mantra, one inside. This will chant Hare Krishna mantra. So Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And we have to move one beat. So like this total 108 times we finish one round. Don't touch the floor, just keep it like this two hands. You all can sit. You can close your eyes. So, every week we get this opportunity to chant with the people who have the same mindset, who are advanced in their spiritual journey. And we are very fortunate. So this week also we are coming together and associating with those people. And today we see how to find, do I need really guide in my life? The answer is yes, I need guide. But whom should I ask? I should take guidance from. We've seen the qualities. That is, he should be selfless and he should be our well-wisher and he should be teach from the guidance from scriptures and he should come in front of. And somehow or other we came to the place where we are on the right path. So by this contemplation that having we are going to chant the mantra which is described in the scriptures. We are going to chant this mantra.